So how significant is this for the UK and for the broader pact?
Yeah, it really depends on who you talk to, because, of course, the UK's already got trade deals with a lot of countries in the CPTPP, including Japan, New Zealand, Australia as well. And internal projections from the UK itself show pretty minimal impact from this deal. But then again, the UK Business and Trade Secretary, Kemi Badenoch, very enthusiastic about this. She says it's going to make a significant difference and it gets the UK a seat at the table in the world's fastest growing region. For UK products, there's going to be zero tariffs coming into the 11 member countries here. That includes things like British-made cars, whiskey as well. And for CPTPP countries that run businesses in the UK, she says, well, that's going to turbocharge that investment as well.
What about China and the CPTPP? How's that likely to progress?
Yes, that's going to be an interesting one because, of course, China has a number of difficulties with many member countries of the CPTPP. New Zealand was the host of this meeting over the weekend. The Trade Minister there, Damien O'Connor, gave a very diplomatic answer. He said that there was no specific discussion on any individual aspirants, but Australia's Assistant Trade Minister, Tim Ayres, was a bit more forthright, saying, look, this is going to be some way off, obviously referencing the ongoing trade strikes by China against Australia. And some of those have been removed, but some are still in place. And the next chair of the CPTPP is Canada. And of course, China's got a few trade issues with Canada ongoing as well. Making it even more complex, after China, the next cab off the rank is Taiwan. So it's going to be a very, very interesting set of discussions trying to get China admitted to this trade pact.
You know, you mentioned that when it comes to the trade relationship with Australia and China, things have seen some signs of improvement.
Yes, some. There are a number of trade strikes still remaining, but the change of government last year really gave the opportunity for a face-saving reset to that relationship. So we've seen some of those trade strikes wound back. They were never really formal to begin with, but Australian coal now finding its way back into China. There's been some movement on a number of those other key issues as well, but I believe barley still an outstanding problem. So yeah, a lot of those trade strikes are still in place in some form or another.